Hey Copilot family, it's Mike Andes, founder and CEO here at Copilot CRM for an announcement about some of the updates that have been rolled out today at Copilot. Now, over the next several days, we have some really big updates coming. This is just the first of several as we have finished a cycle and are releasing these updates, a lot of improvements and changes based upon your feedback. One of the things that we always want to do is make sure that we have the best email builder that you can possibly make. There's pros and cons of having templates versus being able to have custom emails. But we truly believe the ability to be able to customize your email and be able to make templates yourself and be able to use a variety of different design tools is extremely important to differentiating yourself from the competition. If I'm going to get a very standardized email that doesn't have a logo, doesn't have any pictures, doesn't have any sort of design elements versus one that looks really, really good, my customers, I believe, are going to have a higher perceived value to that well-designed email template. Whether that be an estimate template, an invoice template, an automation, a reminder. These are a host of different options that you can use for emails inside of Copilot. And so we are committed to making sure that we have the best email builder and template builder inside of Copilot. And with that, today we have several new updates that have come in the email builder. One of the most frustrating things is you're making a really elaborate email, maybe doing some columns, maybe you're showing different types of services and different pictures and widgets that you've made and put colors and really spent a lot of time on it. But you forgot to click Save Template, and all of a sudden the internet goes out, the power goes out, you lose connectivity, something crazy happens, and you lose all of that work. And that's annoying. And so now, inside of your email builder, you'll actually be able to go back in time if you accidentally delete something, if the template doesn't save, so auto saving, as well as a change order as you make changes inside your template to be able to go back to in case something crazy happens. Another thing you'll be able to do is be able to hide certain content on mobile versus desktop. Sometimes when you're on a mobile device, especially if you have large images, you might want to just hide those so that it doesn't slow down on mobile connectivity in terms of the load speed for the images or the video. You have videos now embedded directly into your emails inside of Copilot. Now, I might not want that video feature though on mobile because it's going to take a little longer to load, and I don't want that to slow down the access to my message that the customer is viewing. So the ability to view and hide certain things on mobile versus desktop, also super valuable, because when you do columns, sometimes the way I want it to look on mobile, I want it to look differently inside of desktop. This leads us to the next part, is like maybe you got the formatting, everything's dialed in, but you're like, I want to test this. Right now, what you would do is usually have your own customer profile. You'd go to that customer profile and you'd send yourself an email of that template. Now, without having to leave the template builder, you'll be able to send a test email to yourself prior to sending a big message out to potentially thousands of contacts that you have inside of Copilot. You can just send a test email directly from the email builder to make sure it is exactly as you anticipate when it comes to formatting on mobile as well as on your desktop device. Now, there's also a bunch of settings that I'm not going to go into here, but inside the email, you're going to see a lot more updates around the different meta tags, as well as the subject line, the pre-header meta tags that you're going to be able to use to increase the deliverability of your emails. The ability for customers to be able to have a specific subject, not the subject of the email, but then the extra information they can see, that header, increases the open rate on these emails. These are the little fine details, but by giving you more granularity, you can increase your open rates as well as your deliverability of your emails pretty substantially. 10, 15, 20% increase on getting someone to open up your email, super important. If they don't open up my email, they're never going to get my message. And if inside of there, I have my estimate link, if I have potentially an opportunity to upsell a customer, if they never even open up the message, I've got a problem. And so email deliverability has always been and will always be top focus for us here at Copilot, because it's so important for the communication to get through to your customer. And with spam filters getting better and better, we are constantly trying to improve the experience to make sure emails get in the inbox of your customer. So some of the meta tags, it might seem like, I don't really know what that means. Just know that now you have the customization to be able to get through many spam filters, as well as be able to make sure your open rate once you're in the customer's inbox is much higher. There's a whole bunch of other updates that I'm not even going to go through because there's a whole laundry list of them, over 20 of them, including different types of content blocks that you can now include, including custom HTML. If you want to start embedding certain types of videos or GIFs, etc., inside the email builder, all of this is now there. This is all powered also by the fact that you can create your emails using AI directly from the email builder. So you don't have to go back back and forth from ChatGPT, you can do it all inside of your email template builder inside of Copilot CRM. I look forward to seeing the templates, the designs, and what you build with this email builder and the updates that we've been given. We look forward to giving you new updates in the future, and I look forward to seeing you grow your business using these tools.